welcome to the Property Show. I'm Neha Nagpal from MBTV. I have a very special guest, Mr. Amit Abhijat, with me today. He is the Mission Director of the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana and the Joint Secretary with the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. Thank you so much for joining us, sir.
Thank you.
Coming to the affordable rental housing scheme, sir, it's another big announcement that the Housing Ministry made during the pandemic. How is the response, sir? Is there enough participation?
The affordable rental housing scheme, as you know, is for a very wide base of population being termed as migrants, but they can actually apply to students, to people, those who come in the cities to work, those who stay for long-term arrangements, salespersons, workers, and so on. We had two models within the ARHC. Model one was for those houses which are in a dilapidated state or have not been able to complete. And the state government would then, through an RFP process, invite a private bidder who would make it ready to live in and with all the retrofit arrangements and will be able to operate it for 25 years. In Model 1, we had about 110 lakh houses, out of which a large number of houses are in the process of getting disbursed through the EOI mechanism. Model 2 is the big news. Close to 90,000 is what the proposals have come in from various states, including the public sector. And once they will be sifted through details, whether all the entries and requirements are there, this will be made by these people on their own land and will be operated for 25 years.
How many affordable rental housing have really come up across India so far?
These 90,000 proposals that we've got, considering that all of them will go through, these 90,000 will take about a year, maybe 1 or 2 more months to get completed because they will start from zero. But the Model 1, which has about 1 lakh cases, they may, I think we've close to around 5,000 have been allotted all.
So what is the eligibility criteria to build under the affordable rental housing scheme? Does it differ from state to state?
Any investor who has been in housing sector can bid for it as a consortium, as a joint partnership. So that's about it. They will probably have to abide by the tender conditions of the state government. But no additional conditions have been imposed by us. In terms of persons having their own land, it needs to be encumbrance free and they have to arrange for the capital. If it is with new technology, we will be giving a technology innovation grant there. And for the eligibility, you need to have a dormitory or a single room or a double room, and we increase the TIG accordingly from 20 to 60,000 to a lakh. And that is one assistance. But the other incentives that the state and the central government are providing in terms of GST relief, in terms of income tax relief, in terms of additional FAR, in terms of trunk infrastructure to the site, in terms of we have increased the open areas and commercial benefits that one can have on these projects, plus also ensuring that it will be rented out because there will be a nest and the support from urban local bodies. These make it very, very attractive, and the incremental rate of return on the ARHC can be anywhere between 12 to 15% is what we had calculated, and it could differ from place to place. So the urban local body will be there to assist in the registration of the said property. How will the person be able to get into the ARHC, particular, if it's an auto wala or a driver, they will come through pretty much like they make my trip sites or like the OYO kind of arrangement or any such arrangement. What we are trying to do is have our website in which we will list down all the ARHCs at that national level, also at the state level, the urban local body, as well as that entrepreneur who's built that house, typically like a good hotel working, and they can actually go and visit those sites. They can see the rooms on the e-platform and can decide for themselves whether they really want to stay there or not. No formal registration process.
Sir, how long can a tenant stay in a rental housing?
For as long as the wishes is 25 years. Okay. So that is the lock-in period, but it really depends on what his priorities are.
And how do you accommodate the basic social infrastructure like healthcare and education, especially when you see families coming up and staying there?
Social needs like dormitory and health center would be there. And also it will be tied up with other schemes, like if there is an Anganwadi or a PHC in the nearby area, so that can be taken care of. But this will address the issues of Divyang and about solar systems being there, projects being green. So those issues have been taken care of.
Is there any rent which has been set? For example,
We-
what will be the rent for a one-room set?
We have indicated that they will be based on a market survey along with the urban local body. So it will not be of an order in which it makes, it becomes an economic enterprise where only money is being made. It needs to be addressed as a social component. We will allow for market forces to play. Whoever gives you better service at a reduced cost will be the person who will be getting these ARSCs. Otherwise, the rental people will move out.
Will these units also be subjected to RERA monitoring during construction?
Because these are rental in nature, they will not be attracting RERA, because RERA is typically for ownership.
Okay. Locations of these projects, is there any selection criteria? Are you also filtering the job hubs nearby?
The guideline does say that these will be close to the livelihood area. So they can be typically near an industry, near a manufacturing unit, within the market areas. It could be anywhere between over 20 houses. So we are not restricting it to be like hundreds of structures coming up. Like 20, 25, 30, 40 can be good enough.
Will you
Model 1, yes, because they are the government-owned projects. In Model 2, from private sector, if houses are incomplete, and that we have not taken up because that will be too much of a thing to chew right now.
Thank you so much for your time.
Please subscribe to Magic Bricks on YouTube and press the bell icon to get new videos.